It's game day. It's game day. Let's go. Let's go. It's game day. Rise and shine. Let's make some money off of these plays. Let's go. Welcome to the spread zone. I'm Cheech, or welcome back. First game on the docket. You have the Broncos at the Jets. 1 p.m. game. Overcast. It's going to be in the upper 60s. The Jets are -8. Over under is 39. Anywhere between 39 and 39.5. Money line is plus 320. -400. Both teams are 2-1 against the spread. In the last 10, the Jets are 4-6 against the spread. Broncos are 5-5. All right. Let me see. -8. You know, that Broncos defense has stepped up last week. I don't know. I'm gonna stay off of this game, but if you have an idea of what you think, if you have a play on this game, let me know. Leave a comment. Next game is Cincinnati. They're at Carolina. Partly cloudy, upper 70s to low 80s. You have Cincinnati -5.5. We're 5.5 to 4.5. Over under is 47. Money line is -225. Plus 180. They're both 1-2 against the spread. Bengals are 4-5-1 the last 10. Carolina Panthers are 4-6 in the last 10. You got Cincinnati -5.5. Cincinnati hasn't been looking good. Carolina looked good with Andy Dalton, at quarterback. So this is a tough game also. I'm going to lay off of this game. But if you know, or if you have an idea what's going to happen, or if you have a play on this game, let me know. Next game, we have the Eagles at the Bucks. Partly cloudy, upper 80s. We have the Eagles -1. Over under is 42. Money line is -120, and then there's even money on the other side. Both teams are 2-1 against the spread this year, and they're both 2-1 in the NFL overall. Last 10, you have the Eagles. They're 2-8 against the spread, and you have the Bucks 7-3 against the spread. A.J. Brown is out, Devontae Smith is out, and there's 3 or 4 players on IR for the Eagles. The same thing for the Bucks. A bunch of players out on this game. Head-to-head, the Bucks got it 6-4, 5-5 against the spread. The over-under, the last 10 is 6-4. The last time these two teams met, it was in the playoffs. Actually, last season, but this year in January. And the Bucks blew them out. I'm talking about blew them out. It was 32-9. It was like, oof. That was pretty brutal right there. All right, what we're going to do next, we're going to go to Chicago. The Rams are going to Chicago. Partly cloudy in the low 70s. You have the Rams +3. Over unders 40.5. Money line is plus 130, -155. Both teams are 1-2 overall. And you have Rams are 1-2 against the spread. Chicago is 1-1-1. Last 10, the Rams are 7-3 and 7-3 on the over-under. So a lot of the games have been over. The Bears are 6-3-1. The over-under, they're 3-7. This game, you have Cooper Kupp out, and then you have Keenan Allen out for Chicago. Head-to-head, the Bears are 6-4, 5-5 against the spread, 4-6 in the over-under. Rams owned the last 3, but that was back in like 2019, 2020, and 2021. About 3 years ago, the last time they played. All right. So you got the Rams +3. Now, I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm going to lock this game down and take the Bears. To me, this line smells. It doesn't make any sense. You have the Bears -3. Caleb Williams has been all right, huh? But, you have the Rams team that has great defense, and they beat the 49ers last week. And the Bears opened at -1.5, and now they're -3. So let's go ahead and take the Bears, lock this down, get your ticket, play with your head, play smart, and take the Bears -3. All right, let's lock that down right there. Then you have the Saints going into Atlanta. This is another game that smells. All right, this is indoors. It's at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. You have the Saints +3. You have the Falcons -3. The Saints have been tearing it up this year. Talking about defense, offensively. Falcons lost a tough game last week, and they're favored by 3. This is another game that went up slightly, even though the majority of the public is on the Saints. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Falcons in this game. My boy Kirk, y'all know I love me some Kirk, baby. Let's go. Kirk is going to come through. He's going to do his thing. So you have it at, like I said, the Saints are +3, over unders 41. Money line is 130, 155. The Saints are 2-1. The Falcons are 1-2 overall this year against the spread. The Saints are 2-1, and the Falcons are 1-2. The last 10, the Saints are 6-4 against the spread, 5-5 in the over/under, and the Falcons are 4-6 against the spread, 3-7 in the over/under. Head to head, the Saints are 7-3. The last 10, so they basically own the Falcons. They're 5-5 against the spread, 4-6 on the over/under. So 4 games went over, 6 games have been under. You have Kamara, he's questionable, and then Chris is questionable, and their right guard is out. And the Falcons, you have the right tackle that's out. So you have some injuries there. But let's go ahead and lock down the Falcons, all right? Kirk is going to make it happen. And my phone is going to be quiet come Monday morning. I'm going to tell you that much. All right, let's head over to Houston, where the Texans take on Jacksonville. Jacksonville's 0-3 this year, and Houston's 2-1. All right, it's indoors at the NRG Stadium, so we don't have to worry about weather. You have the Jaguars +6. That line has moved down a little bit as well. You might get at 5.5 today. 45 is the over/under. Money line is +200 and -125. Nope, I'm sorry, -255. Against the spread, Jacksonville's 1-2. Houston's 0-2-1. The last 10. You have Jaguars are 2-8, and they're 3-7 against the spread, 4-6 on the over/under. And then we have 4-6 on the over/under. And then we have Houston, they're 6-4, last 10, 4-5-1 against the spread, 4-5-1 over/under. Head to head, Houston's 8-2, 4-6 against the spread, and 4-6 with the over/under. You have Jags have Ingram out, Davis, Lloyd, and Jones questionable. Houston, you have Tank Dell and Jimmy Ward out. So yeah, Jacksonville +6. If I had to, I would take Houston in this game, even though Jacksonville's due. I'm gonna lay off of this game, but if I had to make a pick, I would just go with Houston. I mean, the Jags are looking bad. They're definitely taking a step down from where they were last year and a couple years ago. So I would lock down Houston, but you know me, I hate